My name is Stephanie Clark. I came to Dr. Robinson a few years ago because I had many insecurities about my image and how my nose looked, especially from the side. I felt that I had a bump, and not a small one, but a larger one. And I felt that, he was a great doctor. I had heard wonderful things about him, and that ultimately brought me to him. When I first started getting insecurities about my nose was when camera phones came out and people were just snapping pictures left and right with their phones, and especially from the side. And not as much from the front, but when people were taking pictures of me from the side and I would see them, that's really when I started to realize I don't like the way this looks and I would love something done about it. I did go have consults with some other doctors, and I think the it thing about Dr. Robinson was as soon as I walked in this office, I felt so comfortable, from the receptionist to the nurses who brought me back to the rooms to, talking to Dr. Robinson. Not only did I feel that he was incredibly knowledgeable, but he also took the time to listen to me and hear what I wanted done. I had a wonderful result. I couldn't be happier, and to this day I could not be happier with how my surgery turned out. 7 months after my surgery, I chose to play basketball, and I got in a little fight with the ball and it won. Afterwards, I came back to Dr. Robinson and I said, I feel like something is wrong, and sure enough it was that I had broken my nose, and the ball had chipped my nose a little bit. So sure enough, I had another surgery, and Dr. Robinson had to go back in and fill in where my bone was chipped and move my septum back to where it was, and pretty much take the beautiful nose that I had that was now broken again and fix it. And I never thought I would get as pretty of a nose as he did the first time, but I didn't put it past him to do a wonderful job again, and he definitely exceeded my expectations. I would recommend Dr. Robinson and his staff because I can only speak on behalf of myself, but he has changed my life. He has changed the way I look at myself. He has changed my self-image, and I still continue. It's been almost 6 years since my first surgery and almost 5 years since my reconstructive surgery, and I continue to look back at my before and after pictures, and I say to myself, wow, never did I think that I would get such an amazing result. And like I said before, he has exceeded my expectations in every which way possible, and his staff has as well. And I said this after my first surgery. I said, if I ever had to do it again, I definitely would. It kind of bit me in the butt then, but to this day, I can honestly say, if I ever had to do it again, I would.